Alright, what it is, everybody? It's your boy Yu-Gi-Oh! We back with another deck profile. And this time we had a Runick White Forest top 16 Ycs Sacramento deck profile, piloted by Wayne. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I want to appreciate everybody for sharing the videos, liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and for sharing everything just out to the world. And also live streams every Saturday. So let's get into the deck profile. In this deck profile, we have a 40 card main deck. And in the main deck, we play 2 LZ. If you don't know what it does, let's read it. You can send one spell/trap from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. Then add one White Forest monster from your deck to your hand, except LZ of the White Forest. During your opponent's turn, if a light spellcaster tuner is special summoned to your opponent's field while this card is in the graveyard, except during damage step, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect of LZ or the White Forest once per turn. So we play 2 of those. Then we also play 2 of the YUGIOH of the White Forest. If you control a White Forest monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can send one spell/trap from your hand or field to the graveyard, draw 1 card. If this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target 1 White Forest synchro monster you control or in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck, and if you do special summon this card, but negate its effects, you can only use each effect of YUGIOH of the White Forest once per turn. So we have 2, and then we play 3 Sylvia of the White Forest. If this card is no more special summon, you can add 1 White Forest spell/trap from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target 1 White Forest synchro monster you control or in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck. And if you do, special summon this card, but negate its effects. You can only use each effect once per turn, so 3 of those. Then we play 1 chicken game. This card right here was banned for a while, but it came back, and I'm glad to see it, like, you know, being back into rotation in some decks. This is basically, I think for sure, maybe it's just a draw 1. I 100%, no, 97% sure it's a draw 1, but let's read it. Chicken game. The player with the lowest life points takes no damage. Once per turn during the main phase, the turn player can pay 1,000 life points to activate one of these cards. Draw 1 card, destroy 1 card. Your opponent gains 1,000 life points. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. Okay, that's a powerful line, a powerful sentence in this card. So we play 1 chicken game. But we don't play more than 1 chicken game. I'll explain why later. We play 2 Runick fountains. I mean, this is a Runick deck, so basically, you know, you just want to get as many draws as you can, and you just want to play Protect the Castle. So we play 2 Runick fountains, 1 terraforming, 3 Runick tip. Activate one of these effects, but skip your next battle phase after activation. Add 1 Runick card from your deck to your hand, except Runick tip, then banish the top card of your opponent's deck. Special summon 1 Runick monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. You can only activate 1 Runick tip per turn. So we play 3 of these. Then we play 3 flashing fires. You target 1 special summon monster your opponent control, destroy it, advantage top 2 cards of your deck. Special summon 1 Runick monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. So you choose either one of those. Then we have 3 Runick freezing curses. Target 1 effect monster your opponent control, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Then banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Then we played 3 of the Runick Destruction. Target 1 spell/trap your opponent control, destroy it, then banish top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. And then each of the Runick cards has the option to special summon from an extra deck. We play 1 Runick Smith Storm. Banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck up to the number of cards they control. And then we play 1 Runick Dispelling. If your opponent adds a card from the deck to the hand, except during the draw phase, discard 1 random card from their hand, then banish the top 2 cards of the deck. Then we played 3 Runick Slumber. Target 1 face-up monster on the field. The next time that monster will be destroyed by battle or card effect. It is not destroyed. Also, it cannot attack this turn. Then, after applying this effect, banish top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Play 1 Pot of Desires, which is very, very interesting. Banish top 10 cards from your deck face down. Draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 Pot of Desires per turn. So, it's almost like playing 2 in this deck because, well, not just 2, more than 2, but you only have 1. So we play 1 of these, then we play 1 Triple Tactics Thrust, basically a draw 2 or take control of a monster or look at your opponent's hands if they activate a monster effect in the main phase. Let's look at the rest of the deck. We played 3 Upstart Goblin. I mean, basically a draw 1. It's not once per turn, so you can add it back with the White Forest level 8 synchro. You just add it back and then use it again. Basically a free product read. You have 3 of these, so if you draw more than 1, it's basically a plus. And it's a spell card. We played 3 skill drains. Skill drain and skill drain. You can play skill drain in this deck, and you can basically out it yourself, send it to the graveyard, and you can add it back later that turn for follow up, set it, and then flip it back on your opponent's turn again. It's Very, very broken, very, very crazy. 3 evenly matched. This is basically just for going second. And then we play 1 Wolves of the White Forest. Arguably the best White Forest card in the deck, especially 1 White Forest monster from your hand or deck. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon 1 White Forest synchro monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Wolves of the White Forest once per turn. So let's get into the extra deck. Extra deck, we play 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Baguska, 1 Typhon. I've been testing this deck and Typhon always comes up. I don't have it in my extra deck, but I'm definitely adding it to the extra deck. 1 Supreme Swords of Supreme Sovereign Chain Ying. This card right here is crazy in this deck. I mean, you're always going to be banishing stuff with the Runick cards, so you're going to make this card live most of the time. And it increases the attack of this monster on the field and decreases all the attack of monsters your opponents control, which is crazy. 1 Diabell Queen of the White Forest. This card right here is broken. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner. If this card synchro summon using a tuner synchro monster, you can target 1 spell / trap in your graveyard, add it to your hand. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can send 1 spell / trap from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 7 or lower tuner synchro monster from your extra deck, graveyard, or banish. You can only use each effect of Diabell Queen of the White Forest once per turn. So we have 1 FA Dawn Dragster, 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner. Gains the attack equal to the level, its level times 3. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Each time a FA spell / trap card or effect is activated, you can increase this card's level by 1. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell / trap or card effect, quick effect, you can reduce this card's level by 2. And if you do, negate the activation. And if you do that, destroy that card. So we play 1 Selvera. This is basically the Book of Eclipse. We play 1 Rusia. This card basically searches you a White Forest card or 1 light spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand. Also, illusion and spellcaster synchro monster you control gain 500. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. 1 Coral Dragon, basically a free draw 1, and you can destroy a card. You can discard 1 card, then target 1 card your opponent control, destroy it. Zapper Shrimp, this is basically like spell / trap negation. Well, not negation, destruction. And you can also quick effect synchro using this card. 1 Munin, I guess this is just for time. You gain 1,000 life points during each end phase. We play 3 Hugin. If this card is first summon from your extra deck, you can discard 1 card, add 1 Runick field spell from your deck to your hand. If another card you control will be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card instead. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can return to the extra deck. So we play 3 of these. Then we play 1 Gary, cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can target 1 non-quick play Runick spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can target 1 card in the field, destroy it. So we play in the side deck, we play 3 Mochami Perelia. This card right here is broken in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not even just the format, but just broken overall. If your opponent, let's just read it. If you control no cards, quick effect, you can discard this card. Each time your opponent normal or special summons a monsters from hand, immediately draw 1 card. Once during end phase, if the number of cards in your hand is more than the number of cards your opponent controls plus 6, you must randomly shuffle cards from your hand into the deck so the number in your hand equals to the number your opponent controls plus 6. You can only activate 1 other Mochami monster effect the turn you activate this card. So we play 3 Sister and Spooky Dogwood. This card right here is needed in the format, basically a time card. A lot of games are getting drawn out. The Konami rules are like kind of bad, so basically people play this card just to win. 3 Dark Ruler no more. You need this for going second in the deck. We play 3 Emergency Provisions, very, very spicy. Send any number of other spell traps you control to the graveyard, gain 1,000 life points for each card sent to the graveyard this way. Then we play 1 Rivalry of the Warlords, and then we play 2 more Wolves of the White Forest. Special summon 1 White Forest monster, and basically, you know, just add effects. But that's the deck profile. Top 16 Ycs Sacramento. Congratulations to this player for trying something new and actually being successful with it. You know, I'm trying to bring more White Forest content to the channel. A lot of people voted on it for me to play this deck, test this deck out. I'm loving the deck, especially with the Runick stuff. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy YUGIOH. We are out.